Hi, my name is Arthur Dill. I'm the Executive Chef of Board Operations at University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. And today we're going to be making meatballs. So you can follow along with me if you have your fancy recipe. And meatballs are a very simple, classic Italian dish. Uses a small amount of ingredients, and it's very flavorful as long as you're making them right. So here we go. We're going to take all of our ingredients. So we have our 2 pounds of meat. We're going to break 3 eggs, carefully not to get any shells in the meat. We're going to mix all of our ingredients together, the eggs, Parmesan cheese, 3 tablespoons of chopped garlic. You can see I had all my mise en place ready to go. Just makes it a lot easier. When you're making meatballs, you want to make sure you're mixing them fast and then you're balling them fast, because you don't want to have flat bottoms. You don't want the meatballs themselves to settle. Add your breadcrumbs, and then I have a little extra milk because just in case I need to add a little bit more. It's only half a cup.
You're welcome.
And we just mix all of our ingredients together so it's well incorporated. If you want, you can actually do this in larger batches. If you have a mixer at home, you can set the speed to low, and you can actually use a paddle and have it beat the meat and mixture all together for you. It just tends to get a little warmer, so you have to cool it down a little longer before you're actually going to mix the meatballs together and form them. Okay, once your mixture is all together, now we're going to go ahead and refrigerate that for 30 minutes. So now in a lightly greased pan, you just form your balls and roll them together. You can make them as small or as large as you like. Obviously, it'll just change your cook time. See how you have to work nice and fast, because you don't want them to get flat bottoms. You want to keep it nice and round.
So what's a trick to rolling meatballs?
The best trick to rolling them is just keep your hands cupped, and you just roll it back and forth in between your hands, and it'll form itself. Especially if the meatballs are the right consistency, if you follow the recipe. If it's a little too dry, it might crumble on you. A little too wet, it's going to stick to your hands a lot. You can make any size you like. Big ones, little ones, mini ones. As long as you follow the spec on the recipe, you can make any size you want. And you can toss it in any sauce you want. You could do it as an appetizer. You could do it with spaghetti and meatballs, classic dish. It's all kinds of things. And you don't have to use just ground beef. You could use ground chicken and do a chicken meatball, or turkey. A little more leaner than the beef. So once you're happy with however many meatballs you have, you want to get this in an oven that's preheated at 425 for 10 minutes. And with the magic of television, here's your meatballs cooked after 10 minutes. Beautifully done. So now you can do a classic marinara, or what I like, you can do a little Thai chili with sriracha for a little added flavor and spice. And you're going to take your fully cooked meatballs and skewer them. You roll them in your sauce. You can toss them. You can drizzle the sauce over. You can serve them as an appetizer or as an entree. Want to make sure, of course, it's totally coated. And here is your classically cooked meatball.